Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
The heat is on today. That southeast breeze that was blowing through much of the early morning and mid-morning and middle part of the day, bringing in some of that warm air. In fact, the southeast winds going to the northwest, taking these clouds, so the upper level winds are going in the other direction, which is out of the southwest. That's that warm weather direction, bringing that warm air mass in as we pan the skies. You see those high clouds streaming through. We'll probably have some more of that tomorrow, especially during the morning hours. In the afternoon, though, still, I think we're going to see some blue skies and temperatures a little bit hotter than today. Here's where we are now as you look at a view from the village at Meridian, with a few high clouds out there mixed with that sunshine. It's a little on the warm side. Some folks call it hot. Some folks just call it warm. For this time of year, it's certainly warmer than normal by almost 10 degrees, about 7 or 8 degrees. 84 degrees right now, winds north at 5 miles per hour. This is the high temperature expected today. We may peak around 85, possibly 86, but it seems to be holding steady at 84. Very likely because of the high clouds. If we had clear sky, we would likely see an extra degree or two out of that. But the humidity much lower. The drier air mass has moved in, so we'll get comfortable mornings. Boy, talking about comfortable weather, take a look at McCall. Payette Lake looking beautiful. This picture taken just a little while ago. Blue skies over the lake. It is delightful out here. Temperature at 72 for a high. Now some charts are showing tomorrow morning after midnight and tomorrow morning till around 9 o'clock in the morning, the chance for a shower over Brundage Mountain here and maybe over McCall. But I'm starting to think that we're going to break into the sunshine again during the day in the West Central Mountains. So I wouldn't cancel any plans up here. There's a slight chance for that shower in the morning, and you could get one in the afternoon nearby, mostly in the mountain peaks. But I think we've got a fine weekend coming up in Idaho's West Central Mountains with beautiful temperatures compared to last weekend. They're up certainly a lot higher. Stanley gets 71 for the high today. Beautiful out of Redfish Lake. If you're heading in this direction, I think we'll see a lot of sunshine. Well, maybe some late day clouds tomorrow, but sunshine on Sunday as well. And the temperatures will go into the 70s in Stanley and Redfish Lake tomorrow. In Sun Valley, beautiful conditions as well. Just a few high clouds around. The sun being dimmed at times with some delightful weather coming in this weekend. There's a chance showers like to build up around the mountains around Sun Valley, off to the north and east, not far from Border Peak. We see some showers over here, but again, most places are generally dry. Northeast Oregon, this is where we're seeing that line of showers setting up, and another line of showers that will develop here in south central Oregon. We're starting to see a little bit of it right here. This will track up. It could hit Weiser and Ontario between 9 p.m. and midnight tonight, and then track up Highway 95, Council, Cambridge, New Meadows, McCall, Riggins, Richland, Oregon, off in the eastern sections of Oregon there. We could get a couple of showers overnight tonight, but in general, it's just a hot, dry flow coming in. This is where all the moisture is back here, and that will sag down just enough to set up that line from Brundage Mountain towards Burns, Oregon. If you draw a line connecting the two, that's the line where we could see some showers trying to form tomorrow, even tomorrow evening as well. So we've got it in the morning and then tomorrow evening, but a good portion of the day, a lot of sunshine and more sunshine further to the east. Magic Valley, Wood River Valley, Sun Valley, up into the Cameras Prairie. Looks like some real nice weather coming in. Satellite picture shows that moisture tracking on in. So we're going to watch this now. There's a little more cloud cover down here, and so we may have more clouds than we had today, but you know what? It's not really going to spoil a lot. 88 for that high temperature Saturday on the computer charts. It shows at 88 on Sunday. I think we'll probably peak up around 92 on Sunday. Here's the Futurecast showing that massive clouds overnight tonight. This is midnight tonight with that chance for showers moving on through. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., everything is pushing to the north, so we may dry out with some sunshine, and then later in the day, a chance for some of those showers, and that's the location, McCall, north and westward, that we might see some of those showers move through. Then on Sunday, we're back to the sunshine again. I really think we're going to end up with a pretty decent day. On Saturday, these green areas, the best locations to get a chance for a shower. Stanley may see a shower as well popping on up. All in all, that forecast is calling for lots of heat to move on in. Treasure Valley forecast for tomorrow. Upper 80s to near 90 in the Western Valley. Upper 80s to near 90 in the Eastern Valley as well. Right around 89 in McCall, I should say in Meridian and Mountain Home. CUNY, you're going to be around 89 as well. This green area represents the region that could see a shower up around Riggins as well tomorrow, so keep that in mind. But the further south and east you go, the warmer and drier. Getting into the 80s in Idaho City and Garden Valley. If you're heading into those locations, a very warm, if not hot, weekend coming up. 72 in Stanley, 70 in Sun Valley. Absolutely amazing weather in those higher elevations. If you want to get away from the heat, what a great time to do it. And the hottest day will be Sunday. Saturday, pretty darn close. We start to cool things back down into the 70s with a chance of some showers coming in right now, favoring Tuesday and Thursday and favoring mountain locations and favoring north and west of Boise, while everybody else, if you're heading further to the east of Boise towards the Magic Valley, it will be a little bit drier next week. But enjoy the weekend coming up. Almost like it's midsummer conditions. Everything's growing like crazy and starting to dry on out. And kids as well are going to want to jump in the water this weekend.
It'll be a nice weekend.
Yeah, speaking of summer, the Treasure magazine is out with they call it their spring/summer edition.
Yeah.
And Dana
That's
Olin
right, yeah.
has a couple of interesting articles about things happening this summer. Dana, I'm curious to find out what's in the spring edition of the Treasure magazine. I bet it has something to do with, let me see, Hi Aldi.
Hi Aldi, yes, and if you don't know what that is, it's the every 5-year grand celebration the Basque community throws in downtown Boise and at Expo, Idaho. It happens in late July, and Basques from all over the world come to Boise and really live it up Basque style.
As only they can do.
As only they can do. And, you know, to get beyond just the party part, we did a story that really looks at the heart of the culture and how the Basques coming here in Idaho have helped them develop a certain kind of culture and community, and in turn helped Boise's culture and community develop as well. So it's really a love
Sure.
story.
Is there anything that stuck out that you were surprised, that fascinated you about this story?
Well, you know, having been a dancer myself, I'm always loved the Onkari Basque dancers, and going really in depth through the development and how they became the face of the Basques, and how actually the turning point came in history where the Basques were asked by Music Week to do a show in 1949, and that was the coming out party for Basque culture in Idaho.
Interesting.
And yeah, it was really interesting.
It'll be an exciting summer, no doubt.
Right.
And you throw in the soccer match and everything else.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good time.
Tell us about you're featuring a home. You say it's a beautiful home. Where is it? And tell us about it.
Well, it's in East Boise, and it is definitely eye candy for people who love home renovation. They took a typical East Boise home and turned it into a modern masterpiece. You know, it's influenced by Frank Lloyd Wright and some of the early modernist design. It's clean, it's slick, it's beautiful, and it's also very warm and inviting. So I think it's really a well done piece of work, of design work.
So we're going to look at this home and then go back to our little adobes and go, gosh, we need to fix this place up.
Yeah, take a little something with you. And then also, if you're hungry and you're going out to the Shakespeare Festival, we got a lot of tips for where to get your best picnic dinner. So.
Oh, okay, that's a nice little ribbon to put on that. The spring edition of the Treasure magazine. Dana, as always, thanks for stopping by and giving us a preview.
All right, thanks, Don. Take care.